Today, as part of our Bible reading plan, we read from Psalm 125. And in this passage, actually, is one of my favorite lines in the book of the Psalms. It's verse 2. As the mountains surround Jerusalem, so the Lord surrounds his people. I've had a couple opportunities now to visit Israel, and of course, spending a few days in Jerusalem was part of the trip itinerary both times. There are so many highlights I could talk about from those trips. But one of the images that is most visceral for me is visiting the city of David. Now, this part of Jerusalem is just a small hill. It's nothing more than just a little spur, really. That was essentially the entirety of Jerusalem in the time of David, before the city limits were expanded in subsequent eras. And at the highest part of the city of David, there's a platform on top of a building that you can stand on and get this incredible panoramic view of your surroundings. But here's the thing. As inspiring as that view is, and it is quite something, you actually can't see very far in any direction. Because even though you're standing at the highest point of the city of David, in every direction you look is something even taller. Directly north of you is the Temple Mount, which is higher in elevation than where you're standing. And on the other three sides of you, the other three sides of the city of David, which are surrounded by valleys, directly across those valleys, and not far away at all, you almost think you could throw a rock across them, are hills, all higher than that little spur that you're standing on. To use a really, really bad analogy, if you were an ant standing on a shreddy at the bottom of a cereal bowl, that's kind of what it feels like to stand on the city of David and look all around you. And I remember being on that platform with this verse running through my head. As the mountains surround Jerusalem, so the Lord surrounds his people. And it just sort of connected with me in a new way. I could feel exactly what the author of this psalm must have felt when he wrote it, looking at the exact same thing I was looking at. There was no direction I could look without feeling hemmed in and enclosed. If topography could hug you, that's kind of what it was like. And the psalm says that that's exactly what God is like in relationship to his people. He's present on every side of us. He's in your field of view no matter where you look. He's dominating the landscape in every direction. Right there, imminently close, on every side. I don't know what you're going through today. I don't know what worries or anxieties or fear might be invading your feelings and your thoughts. But I can tell you this. The promise of God to surround you like the hills surround Jerusalem means that God is present to you. He is there on every side, holding you, enveloping you, shielding you. You are not alone. And my prayer is that thought might give you new hope today.